Enormous raging semi. It's been a while since Elon and Franz whipped out their semis on stage, shocking the world not just once but twice, as one of them was also carrying the next generation Roadster. But fast forward to today and we know a lot more about Tesla's answer to future trucking. In this video, I dive deep into everything we know so far about the Tesla Semi and show you more footage of semis than the entire back catalogue of Pornhub. Did I just say that? No, I didn't. Designed by those big-brained engineers at Tesla, the semi-truck is as revolutionary as anything else Tesla builds. As usual, first principles thinking has led to a radical new approach in its design, build and capabilities. This is not a normal truck. It is a zero-emissions cargo hauling powerhouse that outperforms traditional fuel-guzzling vehicles in every way that matters: efficiency, operational expenses, safety features and overall performance. And yet again, a horrific slapdown to traditional truck makers who, like the automotive industry, have stayed stagnant for far too long and seemingly forgotten how to innovate. But what's wrong with traditional trucks, semis, lorries, whatever you want to call them? Well, they're slow, extremely inefficient, and they're dumb, as in practically zero smart technology. Difficult to drive, uncomfortable, stinky, and responsible for almost 20% of the US transport emissions. That's a fifth of all transport pollution coming from the trucking industry. Some studies suggest it's even higher than that. So just as we are currently in a massive disruptive electric car revolution, it's about to get serious in the trucking world too. Good! This is a very good thing. The positives of electric vehicles vastly outweigh the challenges in making that transition. I'm talking mining for battery materials, expanding charging infrastructure and creating more sustainable energy to power all of that. We cannot carry on burning fossil fuels forever. This is a sustainable option, moving to an electric economy. Come on people, let's drag humanity into the future. Embrace it. It will be better in every way. Design. Let's start with the inside, which is basically a trucker's office space. Would you rather a cubicle that you can stand up in? Breathe fresh air from Tesla's incredible bioweapons defense-grade air filters, meaning you can literally survive a military-grade bio-attack by sitting in your vehicle? Moreover, it will also clean the air outside your vehicle, making things better for those around you. Amazing! If you were a trucker, how about making use of those giant centre screens when on a break or waiting at a depot? Play games, watch Netflix, whatever. Imagine the vast view through that enormous windscreen whilst being sat in a central driving position rather than squished up in one corner. And you know what this means? No more one-armed sunburn. Or worse still, this shocking picture of a truck driver which shows what 28 years of sun damage does to your face.
Wear sunscreen.
Yeah, a bit late for that now. The enormous glass area of the Tesla Semi is no ordinary bit of glass. It's what Tesla calls thermonuclear explosion-proof glass. Offered as standard, of course. Normal trucks' windscreen's glass is rather large and breaks on average once a year. If the glass breaks, drivers cannot use the truck because of safety and visibility concerns, resulting in revenue loss and inconvenience to customers. Tesla's super tough glass will eliminate these issues and will allow businesses to carry on as usual. Another great example of Tesla thinking outside the box and fixing a well-known issue in the trucking world. Like all Tesla interiors, it's pretty minimum, with the vast majority of controls being on the touchscreens. Plus there is a sleeper cab still in development, which will house a bed and possibly most amenities. I mean, toilet would be useful, wouldn't it? Electric kitchen? Bath? Who knows? I've never particularly wanted to drive a lorry, but I've got to say, I'd love to have a go in this. Jay Leno certainly seems to be enjoying the experience, which is where this video footage is taken from. I'll link it in the description below. I'd highly recommend watching that after this. But don't go yet, I'm just getting going. The exterior's smooth surface makes the Tesla Semi highly aerodynamic. Inspired by Japanese high-speed bullet trains, the Tesla Semi has a 0.36 drag coefficient, which is better than a Bugatti Chiron, which has a 0.38 coefficient drag. It's the aerodynamics that help the Semi achieve an incredible range and, in my humble opinion, makes it look awesome too. Specification. After Bill Gates claimed that it would be an impossibility for any electric truck to travel 500 miles, the Tesla Semi delivers a range of 500 miles! Tesla even released a video of their fully loaded Semi travelling 500 miles from Fremont in California to San Diego. Hats off to this chap's bladder range too. Bravo! According to Tesla, 400 miles is the distance truckers typically cover in an 8-hour period. In the USA, truck drivers are legally required to take a 30-minute break after 8 hours of driving. 8 hours of solid driving? That's nuts! There will be two versions available, a short-range heavy truck with a 300-mile range which uses a 500 kWh LFP, that's lithium iron phosphate, battery pack, or a long-range heavy truck with a 500-mile range, 800 kWh pack, which uses high nickel cathodes in its higher energy density battery pack. Tesla Semi's 1000-volt monster battery pack is made of 2170 type cylindrical battery cells produced on site and are the same batteries that power most Teslas. However, it's expected that in the future, when they are available in volume, Tesla will switch to its in-house 4680 battery cells, which are these fatter ones. A fully loaded Semi at £82,000 takes 20 seconds to accelerate from 0 to 60. Without the payload, it accelerates like a sports car, with a 0 to 60 time of just 5 seconds. That's bonkers and practically the same as my Model 3. If you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit the like button as it tells YouTube it ain't half bad. Thanks very much. Tesla uses the tri-motor powertrain of the Model S and Model X Plaid in the Semi. This powertrain consists of a highway drive unit mounted on one axle, which is the efficiency motor, and two acceleration drive units mounted on the other axle, which are the performance motors. The highway drive unit is constantly engaged, and the acceleration drive unit engages only when needed, ensuring maximum efficiency. Clever stuff. Tesla Semi's drivetrain is also guaranteed to last 1 million miles. Even if two of its motors break down, it can still function and beat a diesel truck in acceleration and range, using just the one motor. As the front wheels are not powered, this means there is zero torque going through them, which saves tyre wear, which is obviously an obscene expense for trucks, with the average price of a tyre being around $500. Woo! So yet again, another cost-saving advantage over the long term. And get this, Elon claimed that the Semi would require no brake pad changes ever. Like all Teslas, it has automatic levels of regen braking, which recaptures the vehicle's otherwise wasted kinetic energy and turns it into electricity, which tops up the battery. As Tesla drivers already know, that brake pedal is barely used. Same too for the Semi. Just imagine the energy that can be recaptured from an £82,000 truck rolling down a hill. And on the flip side of that, just imagine the wasted heat and friction of trucks having to brake whilst travelling downhill. It's night and day in terms of efficiency. It has a maximum of 1,500 horsepower, although this is a bespoke amount that can be tailored to each company's needs. I believe Tesla can lower the horsepower to give more range. At least I think I've got that right. Correct me if you know otherwise. Thanks to the Tesla mobile application, there is a full suite of remotely controlled features. Owners can remotely access diagnostics, location tracking, and communication for dispatch. There's the predictive maintenance feature also, where the system analyses the health of the truck and alerts the owner when it's time for a service of sorts. Fleet owners can also access this extensive data without any hassle. Production. There are around 70 Semis being tested on the roads today, each collecting real-world use feedback from various companies. 21 Semis are being used by PepsiCo, who have now totaled over 680,000 zero-emission miles. On August 2, 2023, PepsiCo announced that the company has been able to run its Tesla Semis at less than 1.7 kWh per mile for the past several months. That's even better than Tesla's original stated 2 kWh per mile figure, and really phenomenal efficiency given the weight and size of a Semi. They've also confirmed that they have gotten over 500 miles of range whilst carrying its maximum weight of £82,000. Tesla is aiming towards becoming a major player in the trucking market. These first production models have been built on a pilot line at Giga Nevada, where they will enter mass production in 2024. With a $3.6 billion expansion to the factory, it will house a 100 GWh 4680 cell production battery facility, alongside a swish new Tesla semi-production line. You can even see one smashing through the factory wall if you look closely at this artist's impression of what it's going to look like. It's also going to create 3,000 more jobs for northern Nevada. And Tesla are tentatively aiming for a production volume of 50,000 units in 2024.
We'll see.
Safety features. Because it's designed around the routine of a truck driver, Tesla have paid close attention in ways in which it might improve safety aspects. Get this, the number one cause for worker compensation is falling off their cab steps. So rather than having a typical ladder, Tesla have built a staircase. Well, not quite like that one, more like this, which leads up to enough head height for you to stand in so you don't smack your head and fall back down again. What a good idea! As there is a central driving position, visibility is also increased, not only from huge amount of glass, but from the cameras that are positioned all around the truck, giving continual on-screen video of the surroundings. There's even vertically positioned cameras which help towards manoeuvring, lowering chances of damaging the vehicle, and increase safety to other people standing around too. Again, just better solutions every which way Tesla turns. The range of safety features includes automatic energy braking, forward collision warning, and automatic lane keeping assist. If the Tesla Semi senses no driver input, it stays in the lane, comes to a slow and gradual halt, and automatically dials an emergency number. How about that then? This feature alone will save a lot of lives. Now, I don't for a minute want to suggest that truckers are unhealthy in any way and might be at risk of heart attacks due to lack of exercise and bad food habits, but a heart attack at the wheel of a standard dump truck would obviously have severe consequences for not only the driver, but for other road users too. Tesla's engineers have incorporated an advanced traction control system where jackknifing is wholly avoided. Jackknifing is when your lorry ends up like this, and in short, a Tesla Semi cannot. Although not active yet, Tesla Semis will be equipped with autopilot and no doubt full self-driving capabilities in the future. I won't go into the implications of that right now, as that deserves a video in itself, so onwards. How to charge them? For long distance journeys to be sustainable for truckers, Tesla is building a network of mega chargers at trucking rest stops across the US. It's not like Tesla are inexperienced with building out EV charging stations given they own the world's largest network of chargers. The Semi supports charging at 1 megawatt, which is 1 million watts, which is mind-blowing when compared to current electric vehicles' charging rate standards. It charges up to 70% of the battery in just 30 minutes. Because of Megacharger's high-capacity charging, to deal with the excessive heat generated during the process, it features a liquid-cooled charging cable, which dissipates heat more effectively and allows for a quicker charging time. The Cybertruck will also benefit from this charging technology. Speculation. Tesla previously listed the 500-mile range semi-truck with a starting price of $180,000, but this has since been removed from the website, and with inflation-adjusted prices and the sheer number of pre-orders, we can expect to see prices a little higher than this. What we do know though is that a Tesla Semi's high initial price can be recovered by low operational costs and minimal maintenance costs. Like all electric vehicles, zoom out a bit and look at the total cost of ownership over time, and EVs will always win. Vastly lower maintenance costs coupled with huge cost savings when compared to burning fossil fuels. So being 2.5 times cheaper per mile than a diesel truck, that's something like $200,000 savings over 3 years compared to a standard truck. Now imagine a business fleet of 200 electric semis. That would be roughly a $40 million saving every 3 years. As with all EVs, the economics sway in their favour. You just have to look at the true running costs over their lifetime, plus of course, as new technology improves and hits higher production volumes, purchase prices will indeed decline. There's even talk of Tesla's own automatic tyre inflation system, also known as ATIS. This would in theory automatically revise the tyre pressure and keep it at the optimum level. Someone found a patent application that mentioned John Furtado as the inventor of the technology. Furtado has worked on the Semi's brake controls, brakes, pneumatics, tyres, wheel ends and wheels, so watch this space. Right, in summary, from its cars to its factories, from its industry-leading software to Tesla bots, Tesla rethinks products from the ground up, using first principles thinking of what such products should offer, and remove the things that burden ownership. The Tesla Semi is a great example of this, from thermonuclear explosion-proof glass, infinite brake pads, a safer work environment for truckers, greater visibility due to multiple cameras continually on screen, a far cleaner, more powerful drivetrain, which brilliantly shows the commonalities of Tesla parts across all of its vehicles, by the way. That's cost-saving genius right there. Other things like incredible safety features, jackknife avoidance, future autonomous capabilities to come, enormous cost savings over the lifetime of the vehicle, the environmental benefit of switching to electric. The Tesla Semi is better in every way than anything that has preceded it, and it will become the new normal in trucking. Just as Tesla has already set the benchmark by creating the new normal for the entire global car market. As always, I hope this video has shed some light onto yet another one of Tesla's astonishing achievements. If you have enjoyed it, please do like, subscribe and hit that bell for notifications of new videos from me. Take a look at my previous videos too, and if you've got any comments, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. I'm Will, this is the Tesla Jigsaw, thank you so much for watching, bye for now.